questions as we get ready to load up here. Game number 3, last game of day 2 here. Can Onic Philippines take down the world champions Echo in this best of 3? Tension is building up in the air. And to go back to your points there, gentlemen, big beefy lineup. The beefy lineup for Echo. And if we're looking for a way to how Onic Philippines could be a tenderizer for this kind of lineup, I think that will just put a pressure on Nets and Yoshino. The aid on the goal lane right now for Onic Philippines is a must to keep this Claude in a great scaling momentum. But the problem is, there is a Franco and there's just Sanji to just cover with most of the possible surprise hits.
Whoa. You just mentioned his name and he does something amazing. He throws an astral meteor right on through 2 members of Onic and steals the Little Wanderer.
That's how you be a playmaker, right? I mean, those little things do have an effect. That's what we usually see in games like this, especially early on. Again, rotations are very crucial here. Speaking of, let's go ahead and take a look at how these teams have ensured their emblem setups.
Yeah, balanced one for sure. Brought to you by FW Insurance. Emblem build of Echo right now. We're looking at the tank. Let's focus more on the tank here for JP. He has the focusing work. He has tenacity, he has agility, he has movement speed, and also amplifies the attack attributes for his team. So this is go all in or all out. But meanwhile, there's a fall from Ryzen up top though. Hello! Ryzen swinging in, bringing Yoshino and Super Prince with him. Quick rotations again after that wave clear in mid. Again, you know for sure that Super Prince is ready to get his hands dirty as compared to Sanji, who still wants to play with range. Now, first turtle up for grabs. Cartesian and Ryzen do a little dance here. Try to go for the pull, and Ryzen leaves the scene. But just for now.
Yeah. JP knows.
He did reset.
Yeah. Oh!
Whoa, the read! JP flickers away from the penalty zone. Sanford comes in with a brave spider. Turtle scored. Cartesian gets it. But I wonder, do they want to continue fighting? The answer seems to be yes. There's a hook onto Yoshino. Here comes Ryzen. First blood on JP. Give him the double as he takes down Cartesian too. Yeah, they may have resetted that purple from Ryzen, but those 2 kills, man, oh man, they waited for the right moment to use or let JP use his ultimate and hook. It was just the right amount of seconds for him to make the damage for Onic Philippines. There were 4 from Onic to take down JP, and it was just a completely having a great advantage for Ryzen. Wow,
Was it worth it though? I mean,
I was...
what?
Okay. It's not done. Jump once more. Not enough. The speed up. Yep, good block. The speed up didn't happen at the right moment. Yep. Or else he could have taken down JP, got revenge for Cartesian. Okay. I'm sorry, rather for Ryzen. From that moment, everything is completely back to 0 for Onic Philippines.
We've evened it out.
Yep. And JP with a response now, I'm not letting go of that kill. I'm not going to go and get 2 kills. And this is complete reinforced attack. And they were just 1 member though. And just by looking at the items here, yep, they're going for the same build here for Bruno. Has claws. And also for Claude, he has the steel leg plates. This is a main ingredient for him just to sustain the basic hits of this Bruno. Now, but not for a certain time, but mostly just to clear up his lanes. But with this 4 minutes now brewing into this game, we're looking for a bit of a small advantage. But for this, we're looking at advantage is leaning towards more Benecutie. He has the boots. He also had 1 damage item. He could completely go around right now in just 4 to 5 minutes, and he could even go with the switch. And there's an advantage of the Bruno. You have more poke up against Nets, up against a Claude, and with the aid of JP with a vision and kind of a possible flank, things could go their way this time.
And again, as we see both teams kind of get in position here, looking to counterplay around each other. Second turtle now spawning, right? Echo going to get in position. Gem has the information he needs. Looks like they're just deciding to give this up. Put pressure here in that gold lane.
Yep, not going to happen. They do get punished over there. It looks like... north to south. Yes, they're not done. Here comes Ryzen, and Nets coming in with an early beat. What? Yoshino just sidesteps from it, and JP takes down Ryzen, takes 1 too many turret hits, and look at this underneath tier 1 down bottom. More bodies drop. Oh, Nets. This is Nets looking bad for Onic as Nets gets taken down once more. Sanford finds another. This is not going the way Echo. Sanford, rather Onic plan. Sanford, one more in. anime fight.
So, I know you want to break that down. That went from like really bad
my goodness.
to not so bad.
Yeah, it turned out great for Echo this time. That confidence, that aggression from Onic Philippines, it was a great way to translate for Echo's success and to take down 2 or 3 members down on that possible decision. But from that, Ryzen was seeking a possibility to take down Carl TZ up top. But from that moment, they actually had a way to boost the time for this Bruno to actually work. He has 4 assists. Right now, Benekini has 4 points, and with the build-up, he's looking for a way to amplify more of the crit and the critical chance, and mostly, this is complementing the burst of Sanji and Carl TZ has. Not to mention, Sandra has now the bonus. Has he just go jumping all around and just maintain everything with his spell back. So this is the thing, K2V number 2, beware of Sanford. He's just... Okay,
beware of Sanford. That's almost that's just saying.
Yeah,
you know?
that's understood. Like, oh, right, I have to beware.
He heard him. But again, that's the main point, right? And as we lead into that third turtle, I'm still kind of wondering, does Onic Philippines just give up? You know, do they actually just want to find kills and hopefully snowball the best they can as they focus on mid?
And here comes JP walking in with conviction. Yoshino swiping away. Benekini gets the push up top. And off camera, probably working on this turtle, down a fourth of its health. But clearly going to go over to Echo, the last turtle of the game, leaving much space for Nick to actually push down bottom.
Yeah, speaking of space, Yoshino is minding the gap on how could he actually initiate a flicker I'm offended combo from Echo. Since there's a lot of distance happening on how they wanted to maintain that gap between one another because of a setup threat from Yoshino, I think that's one thing to consider this right. And they're actually respecting Onic Philippines' possible counter. JP, the land hook though.
Coming in, fighting down on Yoshino. He survives! Flickers away! And just like that, Onic can regroup. Onic can find a way to clap back.
Yeah. Great opportunity to stay alive there, right? Again, these little things will overlap in favor of Echo if they continue to find punishment with JP. This guy is 3-1-1 right now with his Franco, but also the hard thing to deal with, again, if he locks down someone, and there is the follow-up, right? And now that Benekini has that Berserker's Fury, paired with a focusing mark, it gets a little more deadly, right? And that is something that Onic Philippines has to keep tabs on in the mid lane.
Oh, here we go. Super Prince doesn't get bit down on Flickers away, but gets popped by Sanji. As Carl Easy swings away. And that's a man down for Onic. Echo continues to pick up the pace.
Yoshino being chased down. Okay. Oh, those goes. And to go back to the nature of lineup of Echo right now, this is just Onic respecting the fact that they can't go near with Onic or Echo's lineup. There's a lot of bite, there's a lot of crunch. Even a beefy lineup can actually be in par with Onyx Philippines damage. By just add the items here, we're looking at JP's build. We're looking at rapid boost. We are looking at a faster Franco and plus a steel life plates. But to focus more on the damage department of Onyx Philippines and to check what they actually aim for, we're looking at a Claude's damage of DHS and also the Golden Staff. For Fanny, we have the Malefic Run as well as the Blade of Heptasis. But will that be enough though? Because at most of the time, she gets ambushed, and that depletes the fact that the activation of the passive would actually be gone and just being on cooldown most of the time.
Oh wow, look at that blitz.
That's just, that Lord was deleted right there. There's not much you can do about that unless they can turn around.
I'm offended. Used up by Yoshino here. JP survives, and not even to mention he still has an immortality. Echo, the confidence level through the roof. I mean, if I took that alert that quick, I'd be swagging out too.
Oh yeah, just maintaining that kind of clear. They're not letting go of their first tier turrets from all lanes. There's a slither of health, but we know a whole lot about Ryzen and Sanford.
Oh! Close call! If Sanford might as well have coughed or sneezed their own way, Ryzen would be dead.
What? I mean, that almost looked like it was slow motion there for a second. And I'm sure for Ryzen, you know, he's kind of feeling some of the struggle on this Fanny, trying to find his own pressure around the map that he can put here. Meanwhile, the team's got to just defend at their best with the mid lane, holding on to that tier 1, but still the Lord making his way top. So Ryzen will continue to just find pressure where he can, right? If it's top, bottom, wherever. But if he's able to swoop in at the right point, then maybe they can turn some of these team fights around. You can still see them putting pressure on that tier 2 in the bottom.
Yeah, Echo is going to have their way here unless... Oh, wow.
Oh,
Quick,
God.
clear.
Wow.
That's it, 1-1. Bison.
We caught it.
Folks, the score is 1-1 between Ryzen and Carteezy in this game so far. And oh, the burst. Sanji throws out an astral meteor. You saw that almost taking down half of Super Prince's health.
That pickup onto the radiant armor by Carteezy a few seconds ago when he actually took down Ryzen took a lot of work in defending and sustaining that damage coming from a Fanny. Completing that way of sequence is just totally perfect to see. Now they're getting in for a push here with the advantage of 5.6k gold lead. Onic might see a bit of in a tighter situation to build on the defense. If the front line is concerned here, we could actually check Yoshina's build here. He has the Athena shield, but this just probably answers the burst and poke of Sanji. Yeah, it's Sanji alone. And to see all of the ways to even hold that part where he could actually initiate an I'm offended flicker combo, he needs more of the extra defense that actually can be compensated by this Terus from Gem. Although he has the Dominance Ice, he answers also to Benny Cutie. At that point, they could actually beat together to make things work for the defense, and Carteezy right now pick up the Guardian Helmet, which makes him, again, another beefy item to be tenderized.
I think at this point, again, for Nets even, and even for both gold laners, Benny Cutie as well, this is where they start to shine, right? For the most part, they have a lot of the items that they need. Nets also even being given the orange buff here, because if these fights break out for this next Lord in just a couple seconds, they're going to want to be able to turn the tide. But also, really crucial here is what does Super Prince utilize from the other side, right? For the most part, maybe he takes JP's Bloody Hunt, finds a lockdown, maybe not. But you can see this, he doesn't have that many options, and they might just be forced to give up this Lord here.
Here's how bad it is. You'd be happy with an Astral Echo. You'd be happy to see where Echo is. And right now, even Ryzen's purple buff is in jeopardy. Purple buff at less than half health here.
Who gets it?
Carteezy walks away. Carteezy gets it. You get nothing good, sir. Ryzen is just left there hoping for the next purple buff.
All objectives being taken slowly by Echo. And to point one more way to secure an ultimate, if you're a Super Prince, they could actually have a steal onto this the ultimate of a Franco. That Bloody Hunt can actually be a compensated CC hold. There's a conceal though.
Conceal, no one home. Goes for the hook, and there's the fight down. Gem.
Wow.
Couldn't even consider
Decimated.
walking away. That's right. Now the tier 2 turret is decimated as well, and we're seeing just bodies falling. Gem the first casualty. I'm pretty sure one of these inhibitor turrets are going to fall soon as Echo walks into Onic's base. And there's the He couldn't even stand a chance.